Welcome to Tiny Tales Kids TV.
Deep in the whispering woods, a vibrant river acts as the primary life support system for every inhabitant. It is the central source of hydration for the elephants, a hunting ground for the bears, and the environmental anchor for the entire jungle. Leo the lion serves as the undisputed leader of this ecosystem. His authority isn't based on consensus, but on pure physical scale. He is the largest and loudest creature, and in the whispering woods, size is equated with the right to lead. Leo's leadership is defined by unilateral action. When a fallen tree or a boulder blocks a path, he doesn't coordinate a response. He commands others to stand back so he can clear the obstruction with a single massive shove. While effective for small obstacles, this reliance on muscle creates a narrow view of what constitutes a strength. It leaves smaller components of the woods, like Pip the Mouse, believing that their specific biological traits have no functional role in the survival of the community. That hierarchy is tested when a violent thunderstorm strikes the mountain. A high-impact mudslide begins tearing down the slope, churning earth and pulling massive tree trunks into a chaotic downward flow. The result is a catastrophic, impermeable dam. Boulders, logs, and thick mud have fused into a single mass that has completely severed the river's flow, trapping the jungle's water supply on the wrong side of the mountain. The crisis is immediate. Without the river's replenishment, the pools on the animals' side begin to evaporate under the heat. For the elephants and monkeys, the timeline for survival is now measured in hours, not days. This blockage is a problem of a different magnitude. It is a structural failure too massive for any single animal to ignore, and it provides a direct challenge to the idea that muscle alone can maintain the wood's equilibrium. Leo attempts to resolve the crisis using his established method. He puts his weight against the mud and rock, attempting to push the entire mass of the mountain out of the riverbed. This cross-section shows the mechanical reality. Red force arrows represent Leo's push, but that energy only packs the interlocking boulders tighter. The internal friction, the resistance from surfaces grinding together, increases as he pushes, locking the structure. Exhausted and covered in mud, Leo finally stops. For the first time in the history of the Whispering Woods, the strongest animal is forced to admit that he cannot solve the problem through effort alone. The failure proves that linear, external strength has a hard limit. When a blockage is sufficiently complex and intertwined, pushing from the outside only reinforces the obstruction. Tilly the turtle suggests a strategic shift. Tilly proposes a targeted pull from the interior. She identifies a cluster of vines acting as the keystone. Pulling them triggers a cascade failure, the successive collapse of interconnected parts. The dam's own weight will then shift the logs and clear the path. Milo the monkey attempts to reach the vines, but he is too large. His hands cannot reach into the narrow fissures of the rock pile, and the pressurized gaps between boulders make it impossible for any medium-sized animal to enter safely. This creates a unique opening for Pip. His microscopic scale, which previously seemed like a disadvantage, is now the only biological trait that can navigate the internal geometry of the dam. Pip descends into the dark, wet core of the rock pile. He crawls through the pressurized gaps until he finds the central vine and clamps his teeth onto the target. Pip has acquired the target, but he lacks the mass to pull it. The solution now requires a hybrid of his precision and the jungle's collective power. The animals form a living chain, linking their different scales together. Milo grabs Pip. The zebra anchors Milo. The elephant wraps her trunk around the zebra, and Leo takes his position at the rear. This diagram shows the cumulative transfer of kinetic pulling force. The massive strength of the elephant and the lion is multiplied and focused through the chain, channeling all of that energy into the single tiny point where Pip holds the vine. The tension reaches its peak, and the vine snaps. The internal support of the dam vanishes, and the trapped water roars forward, pushing the loosened boulders out of the way. The blockage wasn't dismantled by a single hero. It was overcome by a network of specialized biological assets, from the smallest teeth to the largest paws, acting as a single machine. As the river returns to its bed, Leo the lion performs a public gesture that changes the woods forever. He bows his head to Pip, acknowledging the mouse as an equal contributor to their survival. Leo's realization is practical. His strength was a blunt instrument that required Pip's scale and Tilly's analysis to be effective. Without the minor players, the major player would have simply watched the river dry up. The Whispering Woods didn't survive because it found a bigger lion. It survived because it integrated the precision of a mouse and the patience of a turtle into the power of the pride, proving that a community's real strength is measured by how well it utilizes every size of magic it has.
Thanks for watching Tiny Tales Kids TV. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more.